What's going on, everybody? It's Silent Fox here with another video, and today for you guys, I'm back with Genshin Impact. I mean, I haven't, I literally couldn't upload for like 2 weeks because I had some stuff come up. So I'm finally happy to be actually back making videos. Today we're gonna be continuing the story quest. 1.4 drop today. Well, not the full 1.4 update, but the player um the characters, the hangout events or whatever that are like permanently in the game now. Those drop today, but I can't play any of them because I don't have enough keys. Now I know that they want to make these things more important and stuff, but like it's kind of annoying when you want to make a video and then you can't because this game won't allow you. And it's not even like you can like grind like in your own time to get these. You have to do them every single day. So I have to do this, and remember, you only get 4 daily challenges a day. So you have to do 2 days worth of daily challenges to get one of these keys. So if I can get one more, they can unlock at least one character. So according to my calculations, there's 4 characters times four, 4 times 4 times. I can't do math right now. Apparently, 4 times 2, so you need 8 keys in total, right? So then you take 8 and then you times that by 4. I don't even know what I'm saying actually. So literally, just it takes too many keys. Let's just say that. But we're gonna be doing Guan
It's
Yu's.
shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
This is gonna be Guan Yu's story quest, I guess. Yeah.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
I get so I just got sorry guys. I just got angry because I've really had such a good thumbnail and title for one of the videos I'm gonna make in the future, but I can't use it
You're...
now. So we're gonna be doing Guan Yu, I
Aren't you
guess.
Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Same thing.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler?
Guan Yu.
It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst.
What
She's the
happened?
general secretary of the Liue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Why did she go to Guan Yu cost? Why?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
I see.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Miss Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do.
I mean, the lady's old. Guan Yu is like an old lady. And she looks young, but she's like probably like 100 or something years old. Probably even older than that,
She
but
couldn't possibly be
it's
using her
because she's
mission as an
half
excuse
human
to
and
slack
half
off.
Adepti, I think, or something like that.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is.
Yeah.
But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment. We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Wait, so you're telling me that 3 people taking up one person's job is still a lot of work? That's madness. Guan Yu is a workaholic. The Adeptus lineage is truly remarkable. Shouldn't you get back to work?
We don't even know how long we've been working. We feel guilty for taking even a short breather like we are now.
Looks like you got a serious emergency on your hands.
Don't make me your errand boy.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Yeah.
Of course, we've been there lots of times.
Yeah, we're homies with that
Ah,
Jedi.
that's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us?
I'll do
Preferably
it.
before we collapse under this
Lives
workload.
lives are at stake here. Seems like I'm the only one who can do it indeed.
We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well
Cloud
start looking
Retainer.
for her there.
I'm not sure what the names again, but
It's about time she came back to work.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
wait. First and bring up our overtime pay. What? Damn.
So
Okay,
Ganyu
yay.
left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live?
So Julian Cast is what exactly? This area of the map. So if you cut out here like a giant circle or a half circle, whatever you call it. So this area. So I can
We
enter
should
as I
hurry up.
please.
Paimon hopes we
But
can
I'm
find
guessing
her
that's why I
there.
don't see people around this area. Because whenever you come here, like the only people you see are these people who live like here. Like you can't see them now, but they live there. Oh, almost fell down. Um. Oh yeah, and guys, the thing about the story quest, right? Well, not the story quest, but these is even if you probably watch some other YouTuber do them, I really do hope you guys stick around for mine because mine isn't gonna just be I play through it, and plus there's other endings. That's also another thing. So I really do hope you guys, when the video comes out, you guys watch it because I feel I have a few ideas of how I'm gonna do them, and yeah. Oh, and also I was gonna ask, um, so we're gonna be doing this one and this one as well, cause this is the newest one. I'm pretty sure that came out. Well, yeah, story quests. Yeah, so we're doing hers, and then there's also this one. As I said, I'm gonna continue to do them in parts instead of just doing all of them in one. But I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys enjoy the
A
like
person
just
standing over
like
there.
gameplay
That's
and
Ganyu.
talking videos?
We finally
Like I
found
know
her.
this is kind of it, but I mean like we're talking about the game specifically. I mean like I just have gameplay in the background and we just talk about a random topic or something that happened. I think that would be a fun
Ganyu,
idea.
here you are.
So yeah, comment down below if you'd like to see a video like
You
that.
two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here?
Private.
Ah, I shouldn't. I have left the human world.
Left the
Please
human.
contact the Yuahai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
You seem different.
Huh? You don't want to be the Chising secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
What happened, Ganyu?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
Wait, what? Nobody kicked you out
My
though.
Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
That's not true. They didn't say last time everybody met up. They didn't say no Adepti allowed in Liyue Harbor. They literally just said we'll take care of Liyue. That's all they said.
I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu.
No, they. Oh my gosh. I feel like Guan Yu's a super sensitive person. Now I feel bad for her.
Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me.
No, nobody wants to get rid
Since the
of you.
Chi-Sing gave
I
me a
believe
chance to
there's
leave with
been a
dignity,
huge
I
misunderstanding.
appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of
Oh my
comfort.
gosh, and then she won't listen.
After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I
So
feel better now.
she's very old. I was saying she's hundreds of years old, but apparently she's thousands of years old.
But
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Oh my god. Yo, Cloud
Retainer,
Retainer.
we're terribly sorry. We just...
Cloud Retainer hella extra. I mean, like, why? Could have just walked up, you know us.
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Yeah, makes
Wow,
sense.
you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks
Uh,
like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times, get along. We get along with Ganyu. Oh god.
Ah, the matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Ah!
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
I'm a bit curious indeed. No, that's a good... Now that's a good topic.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
Ah!
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Oh, so like Cloud Retainer was like a mother figure to Ganyu.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled
Plump.
while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Oh, this feels like a mother talking about her child. Oh, this is such a good... This is so cute.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Ugh, forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Oh, this is so good. This is like I think you upset going. It seems you didn't read the room. This one sounds too harsh.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
I like Cloud Retainer now. She's like a mother. It's such a like a mother figure to
You did the
Ganyu.
exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh, but returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival.
You know what's interesting? Like Cloud Retainer before, like the first time you meet her, I don't have the video on my channel, but first time you meet her, she's very kind of hostile to you. But like slowly as you talk to her more and more, like now she's just very like she just talks to us normally. Before she used to be like silent human flesh or something.
One cannot help but feel that remaining in Juyun Karst shall not be good for. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
I would like to hear.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Juyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Juyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
Aw. Damn. I never knew she
Did
felt.
by chance hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts?
Oh, that's so sad.
Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you
Haha.
will accompany her.
This is basically this was basically the only type of dating sim you could play in Genshin Impact before today.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that.
That's true.
Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Joyun Karst.
Her Adeptus
At her
side.
behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
What?
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now, preparing for the trial.
She gets there so quick.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look at it.
Wait. Where is this place? Oh, it's here. Okay, I was like, how did she get? You guys see this, right? Remember, take in mind, these people can't teleport like me. I can just go like, flying Raijim Jute and then teleport like halfway across the continent of I forgot the name of this actual place. But I can just like Raijim Jutsu all the way to a different side of the map. Whereas these people, they have to walk everywhere. And like, I mean, like, in game, like when you play, yeah, you can teleport, but like if you look at like, how can I say it, like cutscenes and stuff, like your character still has to walk all the way to other places. Like, for example, in the Mona video, if you guys have watched it, check it out. It's on my channel. Basically, it tells like you and this how can I say, astronomer go on a journey together. Wait, let me correct myself. A lolly astronomer. Why did I? What? Okay, I'm sorry guys. I don't know what's with this game, but basically you guys go on a trip together and basically you have to get from. I just want to show you. You go from Liyue Harbor all the way to Mondstadt, and of course, like in game when you are walking with her, you can just teleport to where you need to be. But like in the cutscenes, it basically talks about them walking all the way there. Ganyu.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
We want to keep you company. I'd like to try this Adeptus training.
I... Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long.
Why? I've been here for much longer.
Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Why is she being all cold now? The first time we met her, she was very nice.
Yay!
Now she acts all like cold.
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again.
Feel like an Adeptus.
The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
What is this training? Too cold. What? Listen, guys, I don't Kovacs. Kobe. Oh wait. And then, dude. Oh damn! I hit it from here. Let's. Oh gosh, I messed up. Oh, come on.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Oh, what the heck? Uh. Oh, come on. I'm botching up this trading. Oh, it's been so long since I've done any like form of aiming. Do you see this? I'm missing these shots. I didn't Kovacs today, guys. That's
Really awesome shooter.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
listen, guys. I know I'm botching, but like, you gotta understand. I haven't played any first-person shooters in like a week. Like, let me play COD, okay? Let me play COD and I'll show you guys my actual skills. Playing like so badly. Come on, come on, come on. I don't forgot what she does.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, I hit it. I didn't even know. Well, I didn't hit it. And then I can just go here and...
Born of We've completed the task.
Perhaps
What do you
I'd
think?
make a good Adeptus. Being an Adeptus is not easy.
I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Is Moon Shaper next? Is Moon Carver next? Mountain Shaper, Moon Carver. Sorry.
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential.
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Oh, Zhao.
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
that cold. Oh, she's so mean to Zhao. What a surprise! How interesting.
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my... He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Oh, why you gotta diss Zhao like that? Zhao's so kind of cool. I think Zhao's one of the coolest Adepti ever. I mean, he might be a little edgy, but like... Actually, he's not even edgy. He's just cold. I think that's what makes him cool. Oh gosh. Gliding in this game... I wish there was a way to like use more stamina but you could glide further. That would be a cool concept, I think. To figure out this tree, maybe. Nope, it's below. This tree is gigantic, and there's like crystals in it or something. I love how he's just next to a grave. Is he not gonna question
You're
why?
half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion.
See, he sounds.
Instead of
He's a good.
explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
It seems that Zhao understands Ganyu quite well. Zhao might be a good teacher after all.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Do we get to fight Zhao? We're gonna fight Zhao
Yes.
now.
I'm ready.
That'd just be funny, we have to fight him. Okay. Complete Zhao's trial.
bit in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Now you see, I have
Wheel of Life.
a 5-star for freezing a lolly, so I am kind of OP right now.
Wind Blade!
Oh, there's so many monsters to defeat. Why am I using that? There we go. Oh, fire.
Go.
I'm pressing
Ice and
E.
Frost.
Wind Blade!
These guys are so annoying to deal with. For the one fact that they literally... Oh, and then that. So
For Rex Lapis.
I don't even know what she does. I'm literally just clicking. That's my plan always. Just click.
Wind Blade!
Get back in the zone. Okay. Oh gosh, you just take care of it. Okay, I'm gonna be back once I've killed all of them.
Go.
Okay guys, I finished it. Oh my gosh. That was... it took me like 10 minutes to finish. That was very long. Well, to be fair, it was because I wasn't using ganyu as much.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training.
Oh.
Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always had such strong opinions.
How could... he could be nicer while sharing them. The lone wolf is truly admirable.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a...
Pesky visitor?
Oh, that
So
guy in the
even
background.
Here, there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
It's a person in the background, I saw them. This guy.
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adept. Are
God.
all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
No.
Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Such a articulate... such a meticulous... I can't speak. I can see why Zhao finds this type troublesome.
He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. That doesn't matter.
I apologize.
What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point.
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. They're like living... like, I know that they have some form of technology and stuff, but like a lot of people wear glasses.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk?
behave like a
You
serious.
sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat
Show some
people out of their
respect.
money?
You just can't take criticism.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your...
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that I...
Go back to Leo or Harbor with us. You're better off sticking to your human side. I wouldn't say that, I'd say.
But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
We
As an
told
Adeptus,
you it was a misunderstanding. Can you believe a human like me just this once?
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst.
Okay.
It's a step in the right direction.
Now we go to Leo. Okay, why do we stop here? Up. I don't see Guan Yu down there. Maybe she's like with us. Land.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Wait, does she actually like walk with us or oh, okay, they're doing the same thing. I really wish that like they had like NPCs of the character that you're like talking to next to you, so you can actually have a conversation. I mean, it's a little more effort, I must admit. It will be a lot more effort to put like an AI that walks next to you, but I think it'll be much cooler. Cause I mean, like she's like basically, I say that with my fingers quoting because she's basically next to you now, and you'll hear dialogue of the character, but you don't see them. Which is basically saying they're there, but you can't see them. Let's see.
As I gaze out upon...
I don't even know how I nicked that, but anyways.
Feast your eyes on these super...
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. It's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Jueyun Karst.
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu?
Let's. Yes.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly...
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
It's a bit awkward.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Chising.
Oh.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Chising? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time, There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. I'm trying to remember if I've ever messed with him.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel that my decades of hard work haven't been in vain.
Uncle Tien, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Gun.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How
can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh?
As expected of Cheesing member, he actually helping Ganyu. I'm afraid Ganyu didn't even notice.
Let's move then to Yuhai Pavilion.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Oh, there. Okay. I remember this place now. I was like, wait, where is this place again? Guys, I'll be honest, Guan Yu is one of my favorite characters. I mean, she might be 1,000 years old, but she don't look 1,000 years old. If you know what I say. I mean, like... even if she's 1,000 years old, I mean, would you rather have, like, somebody who's, like, super young, who looks young, or somebody who looks super young but is actually old? I would prefer old, because, first of all, FBI can't arrest you. Second of all, it's just better.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Look at Blink Blink. He's just chilling. We haven't even discussed about him in a long time.
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
That's 1,000 years of work experience for you.
Alright. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares.
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
I still don't get it. You want them to expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Now we're just being errand boys. I knew this was gonna happen. I mean, this whole story quest is about a secretary. Honestly, Guan Yu can do a lot more than be a secretary. I don't even know why she's a secretary. It's literally like putting somebody who can take on an entire nation as your maid. Imagine. She could be your bodyguard, but no, you'll have her as your maid. I mean, then she's technically a battle maid like Noelle, if you know what I mean. Like she can fight, but then she also serves. You know what I mean? Uh, who am I supposed to talk to?
You can't beat the atmosphere here and be there.
Who's this? Go to the. Which one is which? I'm very confused. Honestly, like I feel like it hasn't changed that much from the festival. If you guys remember, there was a festival here, the Lantern Rite. It doesn't seem like much has changed. Is it this guy? That guy's from Northern Bank. Is it this guy? I am. Oh, lower. I just realized. I was looking. Oh, this guy. I remember him.
You can't beat the atmosphere here and be there.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuehai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my custom.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
To think a
I'm
merchant.
sure I'll find something fishy in there.
To think a merchant is this easy to trick.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
It's what. Is that how competitors behave? That's really petty.
Well then, please look over this tax record.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, line
Carefully.
by line and word by word.
Okay, thank you. Some time or to examine the Second Life.
Here,
text.
I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirt.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of
Don't
it.
tell me you have to go to Funyun Carpenter.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by—
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining a light on the—
Oh,
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
I'm sorry, guys. I know I seem like
That
I should be enjoying
so
this more, but I
considerate
feel
of
like
you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like.
honestly, this has been one of the most boring missions so far. See, the problem is sometimes I just feel like in Genshin Impact, like I know they do a lot of work on this, and I really appreciate the devs because they do like they make very entertaining events and stuff. But like sometimes I just feel that they're super like they're very lazy with story writing or like making missions for this game in general. Like literally, we're just being fetch quests. This is all fetch quests. And even if there's fetch quests, I'll be fine with them if they give story or something, like something new to the game. Like like, for example, Venti's missions, right? Some of them were fetch quests, but like majority of Venti's thing, even though they were fetch quests, at the end we at least got like some background, some idea of what happened in the past and stuff.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you?
And that's why I enjoy Venti's story quest was one of my favorites because it gave more to the story.
I am usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a...
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
I heard that, Flying One.
Flying One.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation.
See, asking it flat out is like, if let's be honest, if you had to ask somebody who sold, I'm not sure they would actually directly tell you. I mean, maybe somebody paid him to keep quiet.
Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can, but I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to...
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
I'm sorry guys, I'm skipping so much, but like, you see what I mean? Like, at least we're getting to fights, but at the same time.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers.
Oh, Paimon sees them too.
Fatui.
It's one of the Fatui.
What are they doing here? What is he trying to do?
They must be plotting something against Liyue.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Shouldn't we observe him for...
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. My intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach...
Okay, my thing is, right, so we're probably gonna do this now, right, and get those documents. Then what's gonna happen is we're gonna go back to Liyue, talk to this, the tax guy. What's his name? The guy from Life Space or whatever that thing is called. And then we're gonna speak to him, and then he's gonna tell us, oh, this guy, Bao lost something or something.
Let the show begin. Go.
Okay, I'll be back once I've defeated him.
You scoundrels!
It's kind of funny, guys, because I don't even defeat him, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I didn't defeat him. Literally, I couldn't defeat it.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan.
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't. If you don't spill whatever your scheme, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I think we were harsh enough. Quick, tell us everything.
I'm telling the truth. There's no...
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingsa village?
What, does he like the food?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to...
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse.
I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse
We
after
might
all.
have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the... I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
I'm on Zen!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my
Ganyu's one.
berries.
Could just the Fatui I get what they do. Sure. Okay, to be fair, I mean all Fatui are asswipes, but
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the...
Let's keep moving to...
gosh, I swear if I didn't cut stuff out of this video would be like 2 hours long, because that's how it feels right now. Jeez. And it's not even that it's full with content for 2 hours, it's literally me walking to different villages and stuff. This one, I'll be honest guys, this one's just a utter disappointment.
So this is the warehouse. Seems
Come,
like those
fight me.
troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls.
Oh my
Let's show them
gosh.
what we got.
Okay,
With the wind!
This one is... Second Lives! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
hey guys, back. I found the envelope. Yay. It took literally so long. I don't know what about this game today, guys, but like Genshin Impact's just like this story quest in specific is just irritating me. It's not that about the like characters I need. It's mainly the fact that there's no absolute plot. It's literally us just running around being a secretary.
Oh, I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
Oh, I got an idea for such a good title, babe.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing... Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Oh gosh, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I'm already tired of those guys. This is one of the most boring missions ever. Please just be like, go and find some shopping or something. Blah blah blah. Tax. I'm guessing he's gonna say the exact same.
Please, I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of
You've
profit.
got no shame. Not so confident now.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenter. I'm Master Lu. I didn't.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Why would you tell that? Why would you say that? You'll ruin the man's business.
Balai?
Oh,
From
Balai.
Boutique?
Oh,
So
I thought he was.
told on me behind my back.
I thought he was talking about the carpenter, but Barla is his competitor.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you... I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Oh, okay, thank God we don't have to go and get
Miss
more
Ganyu. I can take it from here.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Miss Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies, so I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes.
Paimon, don't forget your manners. Let's wait for Ganyin's decision.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, wait.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Oh my gosh, finally. Okay. So, we need to go here. By the way, guys, see, I know it sounds like I'm complaining about story quests in general. I just mean this one. Because it feels very boring. I mean, these, right? These aren't gonna be boring to me because they're role playing. So literally, this is like RPG elements. So this is meant to be like just talking and spending time. That's what the literal idea of a hangout event is. Whereas these are basically, you're not getting to know the characters, but you're doing quests for them. For example, the previous one was Mona, I think, and we escorted her to Mondstadt. Or for example, Zhongli. I mean, Zhongli, we did learn history. Yeah, but like these we have to do something for the characters, whereas hangout sessions we just go around and talk to them, and our choices actually have like an outcome to them. Whereas here, if you do these, you always get the same outcome, no matter how you play it off, no matter which decisions you choose. That's my biggest problem, and that's why I'm so happy about the hangout sessions, because it actually brings actual RPG elements, meaning your choices actually affect the story. I mean, it doesn't affect the actual like main storyline, but it affects your relationship with the specific character. That's what I mean. I don't even what is that penalty thing? Penalty, one cannot simply dig pyro slams out of the ground. Okay. Anyways, let's go eat. See you later. Oh, you can buy food from these people. I never knew that. I never knew you can like just speak to the people outside and buy food. Oh, the countries, I mean the continent's called Tibet. That's the place.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
Okay, so...
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her.
Wait.
It's not an easy job, after all.
Wait.
To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough.
Okay, wait. Before she talks anymore, she has a daughter. How old is she then? See, the problem is with the Injured Impact, they don't tell you ages. So, like, you don't know what age they are. Like, she has a daughter, right? Who's a secretary, meaning that it has to be above maybe 18 years old, I'd say. Maybe that's how you... I'm just going over our world's labor things, but okay, maybe 15. Let's do like isekai type of thing where you can get a job at 15, okay? She would still have to be... How old is that old man then? He has to be like in his 90s or 100s.
But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
Because she looks old. I mean, she doesn't look old, but she must be very old to have a
So,
kid.
what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me.
I love how we've been trying to help Ganyu like come back to being a secretary, but then literally it takes somebody else's help to do it. I feel like Paimon and I just wasted our time trying to help her.
You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Chi-Sing secretary.
I told you you haven't been fired. It's a mess.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
afraid that it might have all become a mess during my
I
absence.
feel like Ganyu doesn't talk to us. Like you know, sometimes she doesn't acknowledge we exist. Like we sit next to her. She literally only looks at somebody else. It's like I feel that that's what happens with all characters. Like nobody acknowledges that your character's standing there. They just speak to the other person, and like you just give your 2 cents.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's...
Come on, let's go, Paimon. Now we have to go and see the Qixing, and then Ningguang's gonna be like, "You never got fired. What are you talking about?" And then she's gonna thank us, and then the mission will finally be completed. At least that's what I hope. Probably isn't how it's gonna end, but hey. If I call it right now, I'll be so happy. Because this will probably be my least favorite. Guan Yun's a really nice character. I really like her, but like the story quest they gave her was so bad. Like, find something else. Like maybe talk about like her going in the past or something.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look! Look who's back!
Miss
You
Guan
even
Yun.
have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress.
Can she like literally?
I'll take care of the rest.
We've been trying to tell her this for the entirety of this
Of course.
Oh, finally.
You only believe the 3 secretaries.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler.
It was fun adventure.
If it weren't for your companionship,
it wasn't.
I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
It's good that you've played yourself together. It's good that you've pulled yourself together. It was a fun adventure.
To think
Even
that
though
I'd
it wasn't.
gained a human friend outside of work. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
That'd be cool.
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Hey. Okay, we finished Guan Yu's task. My word, that took forever. This was my least favorite thing we've done so far in Genshin Impact, seriously. Like, if I had to tier list them, this would be at the bottom, right at the bottom. Just want to show you guys, where is it? See, so far this is what's came out. So we're still waiting on some stuff. I think it's coming on the 20th. Some more stuff is coming out on the 20th, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one wasn't that fun compared to the other ones, but I do hope you guys still enjoyed the hanging out with me. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to whoever liked this video, commented. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day. And good bye, guys.